Hey, what's up guys? Philip here, bringing you another review. So today we're going to be checking out this headset, and it's called the RUNMUS K2 gaming headset. So if you're not familiar with this brand RUNMUS, they're not too big in like local retail or anything like that, but on the Amazon marketplace, if you look up any headsets that are like gaming-ish, this headset is going to pop up quite often. That's primarily what they're focused on, and they've gotten pretty good at creating headsets that perform pretty well and at a good price. So when receiving the package, what's included is the headset, of course, an audio cable adapter, which we'll cover a little bit later in the video, and a user's guide manual that will give you some of the basic details about this headset. So first impressions when I was holding this headset was that it felt like it was a little bit more on the large/bulky side. Just because it's larger doesn't necessarily mean that it's heavy and uncomfortable. To my surprise, this headset was actually really lightweight, which made it fairly comfortable to use overall. And the reason it's lightweight is because the materials of this headset are made of a lightweight but durable material. The top of the headband is made of plastic and all around pretty much. And on the inside we have a pleather material that is quite soft and squishy, so when you put the headset on, it's going to be really comfortable to use. And on the inside at the top, you also have a similar pleather material with the foamy piece inside. Now a little bit more on the comfort of this headset. What you can do to make the headset a little bit more comfortable for your specific head shape is adjust the headband. And the headband is adjustable by simply pulling it down, and the ear cup kind of slides up and down, and you can adjust it to your head size. So pretty straightforward stuff here. The only thing I wasn't a fan of with this headset was that when I put the headset on my head, and if I do sudden movements with my head, it can easily fall off. And the reason is because it doesn't put too much pressure on your head, which makes it more comfortable to use. But at the same time, because it's not putting so much pressure on your head, it can easily slide off of your head and fall on the floor. I just found myself constantly correcting the headset to get it in place. But other than that, the headset is actually quite nice in all of the physical aspects and the comfort of it. And it does look pretty cool with all these RGB red lights that it glows in. And this headset does come in a few different color options. You can get it in this black and red looking option, and then they have another black and red version which adds a little bit more red to it, and then they also have a blue and black version. If you're interested in any of these colors or you want to see more of their color variations, I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can check those out. So now a little bit on the quality with the audio and the microphone with this headset. So starting off with the audio quality, it does have really good lows and mids, and then the highs, they're still good, but they are not as good as the lows and mids. These do run a 50mm speaker, which is really going to make the bass kind of more boomy and rich and deep overall. I know these are a lot of buzzwords, but it's really hard to explain how good audio quality is without you actually putting on this headset and listening to them. But take my word for it, I review a lot of headsets on my channel here, and this is definitely pretty high on the list in terms of audio quality with gaming headsets. However, what we can test though is the microphone, and the microphone can be found on the side over here, and it kind of retracts up and down like this, and it also swivels left and right with this like rubber flexible material, so you can position it to kind of get as close to your mouth as possible and getting that crispy clear audio quality. And speaking of audio quality, let's do a microphone test so you can see what this thing actually sounds like. And here we are on the computer speaking through the K2 headset, and this is what it sounds like. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Let me know what you think of the audio quality down in the comments below. So as you can tell, the microphone quality was actually quite good. I'm actually really impressed with the microphone of this headset. So you definitely will not have any issues with communicating with your teammates, or if you're just using this thing for calls or anything like that, especially since we're in this quarantine season of life where everyone's kind of indoors and we're all kind of communicating over, the internet. Now there are a few controls that you have on this headset, and it is a wired headset that is made of a braided material, and somewhere in the 1 foot off of the headset over here, you're gonna have this remote over here, and on the remote you're gonna have a volume adjuster wheel as well as a mute microphone toggle little switcher. So that's kind of cool that they included that if you need to quickly on the fly adjust some of the settings. And then in terms of compatibility with which devices you can use this headset on, I'm not going to go into the details, but I'll leave this little graphic that was included on the side of the box, and you can see which devices the microphone will work on and the audio will work on. Not all devices can use both audio and microphone, so make sure you pause the video if you want to see exactly what this thing can pair up with. And it does pair up via the USB-A cable, which is a regular USB cable, and it also has the option to connect via a 3mm audio jack and a 3mm microphone jack. So make sure your devices have either of those connection types. So there are a lot of headsets out there, and this one here comes in at $45. And for what you're really buying, if you decide to buy this headset, is pretty much the design style of it. But more importantly, I think the best thing this headset has going for it is the speaker audio quality as well as the microphone. You guys already heard what the microphone quality sounds like, and I thought it was really nice. And the speakers are also really nice as well. Like I said earlier, it's really hard to kind of describe how good audio quality sounds in a video, because the only way to truly know how good something sounds is to put it on yourself and listen to it. And as I said earlier, trust me, these things sound good. You will not be disappointed with the audio quality of these if you decide to purchase them. I've reviewed headsets where it wasn't that good, and I reviewed some where headset audio quality was really good, and this is definitely in the really good category of headsets. So with all that being said, if you're interested in purchasing these, I'll leave a link down in the description below on where you can pick them up. And if you want to see more videos like this, I review a lot of tech products, gaming stuff, average consumer stuff, all types of stuff, mainly the latest stuff out there. So make sure you click the subscribe button if you want to stay in the loop on any of that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.